Welcome back. It's Modi government's big budget test, and the budget session begins today. And there are war efforts to reach out to the opposition as well. But for now, TMC will be boycotting the first 2 days of the budget session. We're also expecting the economic survey to be unveiled today, followed by budget tomorrow. It is the first time that a budget has been preponed to February 1st instead of the exercise happening in the last week of February. Also, first time that rail budget will be announced with the union budget. Here's what the Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu had to say just ahead of the budget session.
I hope all the political parties understand the importance of the budget session and prepare for themselves to participate in a more meaningful, constructive manner so that to derive the maximum advantage of this budget session. The government is ready to discuss each and every issue. We have nothing to hide, nothing to worry, nothing to fear.
My colleague Brijesh joining us this morning. So Brijesh, it's an important session. Not only that entire fiscal roadmap of the government will be laid out, but also the politics that will be watched out post demonetization. TMC making a start boycotting the first 2 days of the budget session. What's the government's strategy to ensure at least this time business will be conducted in the House?
Well, the government is also aware of the fact that, given the kind of political contradiction which is going on and the fact of the matter that, elections in 5 states are around the corner, they also know how politics is played out. They are hopeful that, that opposition parties, especially the bigger opposition parties, will come around and see the reason of, not sabotaging or not, wasting the first part of the budget session, and they are pretty hopeful. But the kind of friendly fire they have witnessed in the form of Shiv Sena by boycotting yesterday's party meet called by the government, and Trinamool Congress going to the extent of boycotting the budget session, it's a budget day itself, shows that the opposition taking, cue from the kind of victory which they had against the government during the winter session of Parliament, will not relent that easily. Now, herein comes the biggest challenge for Parliamentary Affairs Minister Anant Kumar and other senior ministers of the government.
Be with us, cutting right across to the Prime Minister. Right now is addressing the media. Prime Minister addressing the media ahead of the first day of the budget session, saying that he's met the opposition party, and here's a hope that there would be discussion and there would be work done in the Parliament. He's also said that it's the first time the budget is coming on the 1st of February. It's been preponed, and he's gone back in the history to say that there was a time when the budget used to be rolled out in the evening as well. But this is going to be another landmark step after the Vajpayee government, which decided to roll out the budget in the morning, now that the budget has been preponed so that the implementation is not delayed as well. Going across to my colleague Brijesh. So Brijesh, the Prime Minister has appealed once again ahead of the Parliament session, which is beginning today, of a discussion and debate on the floor of the House. But disruption cannot be ignored as well. Winter session, the facts are startling. Lok Sabha 16% productivity, Rajya Sabha just 18%.
Oh yes, Divina, and the fact is also that given the kind of hostility which has increased once the dates of elections in 5 states have been announced, the opposition has been, they have petitioned the Election Commission as well as made a request to the government to postpone the budget, as they say that there is a precedent that the budget has been postponed.
Rajesh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but here's another reaction coming from Venkaiah Naidu. Have to dip into that.
Course of thanksgiving motion to the President's address. Later, we'll also have an opportunity to hear the budget and also discuss the budget. In between, we'll have an opportunity to analyze the budget during our parliamentary committee system. And afterwards, again, we'll be meeting together. I only hope that the opposition understands. We'll also have an opportunity to hear the budget and also discuss the budget. In between, we'll have an opportunity to analyze the budget during our parliamentary committee system. And afterwards, again, we'll be meeting together. I only hope that the opposition understands. We'll also have an opportunity to hear the budget and also discuss the budget. In between, we'll have an opportunity to analyze the budget during our parliamentary committee system. And afterwards, again, we'll be meeting together. I only hope that the opposition understands. We'll also have an opportunity to hear the budget and also discuss the budget. In between, we'll have an opportunity to analyze the budget during our parliamentary committee system. And afterwards, again, we'll be meeting together. I only hope that the opposition understands. How can anybody boycott the budget? That means they don't want any money from the government of India budget. They may be boycotting the budget speech. and they must be in a position to explain the reasons.
So discussion, debate and demonetization and perhaps disruption is the tone being set for the budget session this time round. Taking a short break, coming right back, standing by for the first day of the budget session.